They say nature is the world's greatest artist, but every artist has a dark side. Hidden behind its beauty, Earth holds places so dangerous, so utterly unforgiving, they could make the bravest among us think twice. These are not just average hiking trails or weekend getaway spots. These are nature's ultimate death traps, where one wrong step, one reckless moment, could be your last. From rivers that boil like a witch's cauldron to forests that seem alive with malevolent intent, here are the 15 death traps in nature that will leave you trembling in fear. Let's kick off things with Number 15, New Jersey's Pine Barrens. The Pine Barrens stretch across over 1 million acres, but this forest isn't just vast, it's downright creepy. Known as one of the most haunted places in America, it's home to ghost stories, mysterious figures, and the infamous Jersey Devil. Legend has it that the creature was born to a woman named Mother Leeds in 1735. After cursing her unborn 13th child, the baby transformed into a winged beast with a horse's head and talons. But it's not just folklore. The Barrens have a dark history, with tales of pirates, lynchings, and restless spirits. Visitors report seeing shadowy figures, hearing ghostly whispers, and feeling an overwhelming sense of being watched. Whether you're a skeptic or a believer, the Pine Barrens will send shivers down your spine. Venture in if you dare, but don't say we didn't warn you about what's lurking in those twisted trees. Number 14, Francistown Haunted Lake, New Hampshire. Francistown's haunted lake doesn't try to hide its creepy nature. It's right there in the name. Local legends claim this lake is home to restless spirits, and honestly, it's hard to argue with them. Visitors report eerie sensations, strange noises, and the feeling of being watched. Some swear they've heard whispers or seen shadowy figures lurking near their cabins. The most chilling tale? A raging fire once swept through the area, leaving everything, people, animals, even insects, obliterated. Those who dared venture near afterward described the lingering stench of burning flesh and an unsettling stillness in the air. Fast forward to today, and the spirits of those who perished are said to haunt the lake, replaying their torment for eternity. At night, visitors claim to hear ghostly cries of pain, as if the flames are still chasing them. Whether you're a skeptic or a believer, one thing's for sure: Haunted Lake lives up to its name, making it the ultimate spot for a sleepless night. Number 13, Nile River. The Nile River isn't just a breathtaking ribbon of water winding through Africa. It's also teeming with dangers that make it a natural horror zone. Stretching through 11 countries, the Nile is home to a lineup of predators that could star in their own thriller. Crocodiles, some capable of speeds up to 30 mph, attack hundreds of people each year. Hippos, often underestimated, are notorious for capsizing boats with terrifying ferocity. And then there are the venomous snakes like the Egyptian cobra, slithering through the region with deadly intent. But the real menace? Mosquitoes. These tiny terrors are responsible for millions of cases of malaria and West Nile virus annually, making them some of the most dangerous creatures in the area. The Nile, for all its historical and ecological significance, is a stark reminder that nature's beauty often hides lethal threats. If you ever visit this lake, keep your wits and bug spray about you. Number 12, Nanga Parbat, Pakistan. Nanga Parbat, Pakistan's towering killer mountain, is a force of nature that doesn't care about your bravery. Standing as the 9th highest peak in the world, its southern Rupal face is a wall of ice and rock that rises a jaw-dropping 15,090 feet, making it the tallest mountain face on Earth. The name Killer Mountain isn't just for show. It's claimed countless climbers' lives. Before Austrian Hermann Buhl's daring ascent in 1953, the mountain had taken 31 lives, earning its infamous reputation. The sheer difficulty of climbing Nanga Parbat is enough to make seasoned mountaineers pause. Avalanches, extreme cold, and unpredictable weather have turned this peak into one of the deadliest on the planet. It's a beautiful monster, towering over Pakistan's fairy meadows, which ironically seem more suited to a fairy tale than the real-life danger just above them. If you're not a thrill seeker, Nanga Parbat is best admired from a very safe distance. Number 11. The Black Forest, Germany. Germany's Black Forest may sound like the perfect spot for a tranquil hike, but don't let its serene exterior fool you. This dense, shadowy forest has a reputation that's far darker than its name suggests. Long before the Brothers Grimm penned their famous fairy tales, locals whispered stories of witches, wizards, and mischievous nymphs roaming its twisted paths. And let's not forget the Freischützen, marksmen who supposedly made deals with the devil to gain supernatural accuracy. The Black Forest isn't just a setting for folklore, it feels alive with mystery. The canopy is so thick that sunlight barely filters through, leaving parts of the forest in perpetual twilight. Hikers have reported an unsettling stillness, as if the forest itself is watching. Whether or not you believe in the supernatural, there's no denying that this legendary woodland stirs the imagination, and maybe even a little fear. So, are you ready to step into the shadows? Number 10. Screaming Woods, Britain. Every forest has its secrets, but some scream them out loud. The Screaming Woods, or Daring Woods, in Kent, England, sit on the edge of Pluckley, the country's most haunted village. Known for their eerie wails and whispers, these woods earned their chilling name from legends of travelers who disappeared and never returned. The fog that often blankets the forest only adds to its disorienting and sinister vibe. Reports of ghostly cries, sudden chills, and a sense of being followed have turned the Screaming Woods into a hotspot for paranormal enthusiasts. Locals whisper tales of a highwayman seeking revenge and a lost soldier calling for help. Whether the hauntings are real or the product of overactive imaginations, the atmosphere here feels undeniably supernatural. As the fog thickens and night falls, this forest blurs the line between myth and reality. Dare to visit? Remember, not every scream is easy to forget. Now, let's move to Number 9. Danakil Depression, Ethiopia. Welcome to the Danakil Depression, where Earth's thermostat has gone haywire. Located in northeastern Ethiopia, this scorched expanse is one of the hottest and most inhospitable places on the planet. Temperatures regularly soar above 125 degrees, and the landscape looks like a sci-fi movie set. Scientists love this gateway to hell because its acidic salt lakes, toxic fumes, and sulfuric springs mimic conditions on Mars. Here's the deal. The ground is thin, magma bubbles just beneath the surface, and geysers hiss with volcanic steam. If you're looking for a spa day, this is not the place. One wrong step, and you could end up in boiling water. Even the air is treacherous, thick with sulfur and chlorine, which makes breathing an extreme sport. Despite all this, microbes have somehow made it their home, thriving where nothing else can. The Danakil Depression is equal parts terrifying and fascinating, a vivid reminder that Earth can be as alien as any distant planet. Number 8. Devil's Pool, Australia. Devil's Pool in Queensland, Australia is a stunning natural formation, but don't let its beauty fool you. This serene-looking pool, surrounded by smooth boulders and fed by a waterfall, has a sinister reputation. According to Aboriginal legend, Ulana, a young woman heartbroken over losing her lover, drowned herself here. Her spirit is said to haunt the waters, luring men to their deaths. It's not just folklore, the stats are chilling. 16 men have died in Devil's Pool over the last 50 years, often in mysterious circumstances. Swimmers report feeling an unseen force pulling them under, while locals warn against testing the water's eerie power. The green waters may sparkle in the sunlight, but they're a chilling reminder of nature's darker side. Whether it's a curse or just treacherous currents, Devil's Pool remains one of Australia's most ominous destinations. Swim at your own risk, but don't say you weren't warned. Number 7. Krubeira Cave, Abkhazia, Georgia. If spelunking is your thing, Krubeira Cave should be your ultimate challenge, or nightmare. Located in Georgia's western Caucasus Mountains, this is the deepest cave on Earth, plunging more than 7,200 feet into the abyss. Dubbed the Everest of Caves, it's a labyrinth of narrow tunnels, underwater passages, and dizzying drops. But let's get one thing straight. This isn't a casual tourist attraction. Descending into Krubeira requires expert-level skills, insane stamina, and nerves of steel. Flooding can trap you in minutes, oxygen levels plummet as you go deeper, and the pitch-black void can mess with your head. In 2014, a Ukrainian diver tragically drowned while exploring its underwater passages, a sobering reminder of the cave's dangers. Despite the risks, it continues to lure adventurers eager to conquer its depths. Krubeira Cave isn't just a cave, it's a colossal test of human resilience, where nature doesn't play fair. Number 6. Boiling River, Peru. Deep in the Amazon rainforest of Peru lies a river so hot it seems to defy nature. Known as Shanai Timpishka, or boiled by the heat of the sun, this river reaches scalding temperatures of up to 100 degrees Celsius in places. It's no exaggeration to say that falling in could cook you alive. Third-degree burns occur in seconds. Geologists initially doubted its existence, since boiling rivers are usually associated with volcanic activity, but the Amazon has none. Enter Andres Russo, a curious scientist who traced family folklore about the river to its source. He discovered that subterranean geothermal heat drives its extreme temperatures. Local Ashaninka communities regard the boiling river as sacred, using its waters for traditional healing rituals. Russo's 2016 book, The Boiling River: Adventure and Discovery in the Amazon, raised awareness about this natural wonder and the urgent need to protect it from illegal logging. It's beautiful, dangerous, and a true marvel of the natural world. All right, guys, now let's move to Number 5. Iokiahara Forest, Japan. Iokiahara Forest, nestled at the base of Mount Fuji, is beautiful at first glance, lush, serene, and otherworldly. But step inside, and the atmosphere shifts. Known as the Suicide Forest, this eerie woodland is steeped in tragic history and paranormal lore. For centuries, Iokiahara has been associated with death. It's said that yurei, restless spirits, haunt the forest, luring troubled souls to their doom. The dense trees and volcanic soil block sound, creating an oppressive silence broken only by the occasional rustle of leaves. Signs at the entrance plead with visitors to reconsider their actions, offering helpline numbers and messages of hope. Despite efforts to deter tragedies, Iokiahara remains a haunting destination for those seeking escape. The forest's dark energy is palpable, and many who enter report feeling disoriented, as if the forest itself conspires to keep them inside. It's a chilling reminder of the thin line between beauty and despair. Number 4. Haunted Forest in Altadena, California. If trees could talk, what secrets would they whisper? At the Cobb Estate in Altadena, California, better known as the Haunted Forest, the answer might send shivers down your spine. Once owned by lumber tycoon Charles Cobb, and later by the Marx Brothers, this forest has gained notoriety for its chilling tales. Visitors report blue lights flickering in the sky, disembodied screams echoing through the trees, and an unsettling feeling of being watched. Paranormal investigators have even documented unexplained electromagnetic activity. The forest's dark reputation doesn't end with ghost stories. Bodies have been discovered along its trails, and local legends speak of tragic deaths and a ghostly figure in chains. Today, the forest is a public hiking spot, but its eerie energy lingers. Whether it's the isolation, the history, or something supernatural, the haunted forest leaves visitors with more questions than answers. Enter, if you dare, but tread carefully. Number 3. The Great Blue Hole, Belize. The ocean is a mystery as deep as the human soul. Nowhere is this truer than at the Great Blue Hole off Belize's coast. This massive underwater sinkhole, plunging 400 feet, is both a diver's paradise and a haunting enigma. Its crystal-clear waters reveal ancient stalactites, remnants from the Ice Age when it was dry land. But beneath the beauty lurks danger. Beyond 290 feet, the water turns oxygen-deprived, preserving the bodies of divers who ventured too far and never returned. A layer of hydrogen sulfide blankets the depths, plunging the hole into impenetrable darkness. This eerie void has fascinated scientists and thrill-seekers alike, offering both geological intrigue and a chilling reminder of nature's peril. Divers come for its allure, but many leave with tales of narrow escapes. The Great Blue Hole is a haunting marvel, a beautiful yet sobering testament to the ocean's raw and untamed power. And who knows how deep it is truly. Number 2. Ilha da Queimada Grande, Brazil. Paradise isn't always what it seems. Off Brazil's coast lies Ilha da Queimada Grande, better known as Snake Island, a place where beauty and danger intertwine. This lush jungle island hides a deadly secret. It's home to thousands of golden lancehead vipers, one of the most venomous snakes in the world. With no natural predators, these snakes have thrived, making the island one of the most dangerous places on Earth. A single bite from a lancehead can kill in hours, and their sheer numbers mean danger lurks at every step. Due to its lethal inhabitants, the Brazilian government strictly controls access to the island, allowing only select researchers to visit. For most, Snake Island remains a cautionary tale, a reminder that nature's beauty often hides its deadliest creatures. As Steve Irwin once said, "Danger, danger, danger. Admire it from afar, because on Snake Island, survival is not guaranteed. It is not just a death trap, but a death island." Number 1. The Door to Hell, Turkmenistan. Sometimes you don't have to go to hell, it comes to you. The Door to Hell in Turkmenistan's Karakum Desert is exactly what it sounds like, a fiery pit that has burned for over 50 years. Officially named the Darvaza gas crater, it was accidentally created in 1971 when Soviet engineers drilled into a natural gas pocket. To contain the escaping gases, they ignited it, thinking it would burn out in weeks. Instead, it became an unquenchable inferno. Spanning 70 meters wide and 30 meters deep, the crater glows with a hellish orange light, its flames visible for miles. Visitors describe standing near its edge as both awe-inspiring and terrifying, with the intense heat and roaring fire creating an almost apocalyptic scene. The Door to Hell is a stark reminder of human error and nature's raw power, a fiery beacon that continues to draw thrill seekers from all over the world. Hope you have enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for joining us on this journey, and we'll see you in the next one.